Hello and welcome to SpinTV tournament coverage from the 2018 European Disc Golf Championships. I am Nate Sexton. I'm joined by Mr. Simon Lizotte. You're going to have to help me out again with the name. Where are we?
We are in the most northern part of Croatia you can possibly be, which is Sveti, and we're at the golf resort and playing disc golf European Championships.
Let's see who we've got. Simon Lizotte at 27 under after I believe a 1 under front 9. Väinö Mäkelä making a bit of a move, closing the gap just a bit. Seppo as well from Finland at 22. Teemu Nissinen a couple more strokes back at 18. It's Germany versus Finland times 3.
Yeah, actually not only times 3. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th were probably also Finns.
Yeah, that is kind of how it's been going like these last few years in European disc golf. The Finns have been fantastic. Just having trouble with that one German guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've been putting myself out there, trying.
Here's our 10th hole. We've got a par 3. Another tight woods shot.
This was probably the most intimidating hole off the tee. Yeah, maybe comparable to hole 9, but this gap goes like all the way to the basket. So,
wow. Is this downhill?
Maybe not more than a meter downhill.
Okay, so basically flat.
Yeah, straight shot. And, yeah, if you're off an inch with off the tee, you're basically not getting a birdie.
Well, Väinö hit some trees, but fortunate probably to fall right in the middle.
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of felt like this was the last hole of the back 9 because after this we kind of move out to the field. So it felt like 10 holes were the front 9 and then 8 were the back.
Okay.
That's a good shot.
Seppo
is so good at throwing his midget ranges through all these tiny gaps. It was really impressive.
He's very accurate. Simon, you're going with the forehand, kind of going through the woods.
Yeah, if there's any gaps to hit when I don't have to throw really far, I usually choose sidearm just because I feel like there's less errors throwing sidearms trying to hit a straight gap than there's backhand.
Tell me about it, brother.
You agree?
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, so none of us got a clean shot, so we're all basically going to try and save pars like most of the front 9 kind of looked like.
Oh no, and Teemu hits another tree. He's going to have a long putt for his par. The basket looks like it goes back uphill here at the end.
Yeah, the Matthew's on the slope again. A bunch of rollaways. Long.
What?
He has so much velocity on his putts.
That was like 30 meters?
Yeah, at least.
Wow. And that went 10 meters, we could say that.
Yeah, that wind was crazy there.
Oh, man, and you've dug yourself a hole.
Yeah, I was very doubting my skills at that point.
Wow, and Väinö's could have so easily gone in. That was so close.
Yeah, from my angle, it looked in all the way.
Teemu to save par. Oh, man, a decent-looking putt there.
Yeah, after that struggle on hole 9, Teemu was going to get back-to-back bogeys. And the rest of us, I kind of feel like I got away with one there, even though I bogeyed as well, but the other 2 were looking at birdies.
Yeah.
So, but I lost another stroke, and I'm starting to think, what is happening?
Hole 11, par 4, 238 meters, and we've made it. We're finally out in the open.
Well, we think that for about 1 throw, and we're going straight back into the woods. This hole is the longest par 4 by a bit, and
oh yeah, look at that.
I always underestimated this hole because I thought, oh, wide open tee shot, there's like nothing to lose for me. I'm just going to crush it down there, and then I'll find a gap somewhere in the woods, but it wasn't like that at all. Your drive had to be freaking pure, and you can see, I think once he throws, you can see the 200 yards mark from the driving range.
Okay.
And that's kind of where you want to land. A bit further and a bit more right, but that was kind of what we were aiming for with the turnover. That sign right there.
Oh, so he's cruising past it. But this is too far left.
Yeah, this is you can see that dark corner. That's exactly, that's the gap where you want to be.
Okay, I see. So pretty flippy distance driver here.
Yes. I think the Seppo throwing a D3, which he was crushing all week.
Wow, and that looked like it barely made the corner.
Yeah, he played it really tight, but that actually flexed back just in
Whoa.
time. And that is 100% the best drive that hole has ever seen.
Like right at the mouth.
Perfect. I'm trying to copy exactly what I just watched. And
Starting to flex.
I threw it very hard. That was the only positive. But I mean, I'm so far in there that I was hoping that I was far enough that tiny gaps looked at least a bit bigger.
And did they?
Well, we're about to find out. No, but
safe play there with the lefty hyzer. You're not going to get quite the same distance, but he probably has a pretty easy time lining himself up with the gap.
Exactly. He can throw it right to the sweet spot, a lot more control with the hyzer, and now he can attack. And Teemu is very good at attacking.
Wow, that is a crush.
Yeah, just got blocked by that last group of trees in front of the basket, which that disc had more than enough power to be parked. And this is kind of like hole 1, the amount of birdie percentage.
Mm-hmm. Looks like that came up pretty short. Here is
all the gaps I needed.
Big looking gaps. And we have no idea where that went. You're the only one in the world who knows where that is.
I'm clearly pretty impressed with myself at that point.
And here's Seppo from the best drive ever. Going to continue to put the pressure on.
Yeah, he got actually a bit unlucky. His drive was just maybe a meter too far for him to have to choose sidearm over backhand. And I kind of had a nice gap there. Got a little skip off that stump.
Nice.
Which probably put mine closer than it actually deserved.
And Väinö just putting from here. Could be in.
Probably 100 feet. That's where it was.
Wow. A little short that time, but as he's proven so far, he's deadly from really any range.
Good run.
And Seppo could close the gap to just 3 here. Oh, just low. He'll have to settle for 4.
Yeah, Seppo was all over it. Every time he wouldn't make it, it was at least close. So it looks like a par frame.
Yeah. Which isn't bad.
Which I was happy about.
Yeah. Ooh.
I remember that. I was like...
Almost weren't so happy about it.
Yeah, the moments when like a 4-stroke lead doesn't feel safe, then you start doubting everything. And when you start doubting, like everything becomes just twice as difficult.
I think it's natural in these major type championships. You know, you just feel like you want it so bad that it's hard to feel secure even when your lead does get pretty big. Hole 12, par 3, 106 meters. What are we looking at here? Another woods hole. Yeah,
this is the last woods hole. This is a tweener hole. It's right between mid-range and driver, so it feels like a hyzer shot, but it kind of has to be a straight shot. So it was a little confusing hole, and another one of these bonus birdies. If you get a par, you're happy.
I'm starting to feel kind of confused because I feel like this is the 3rd or 4th time you told me we're on the last woods hole.
Really? Well, hole 10 felt like the last woods hole because hole 11 was this open tee shot.
I got you.
But then we have this one last hole coming back, and Väinö caught an early tree there. Seppo's looks a lot better. Oh, hit one of the last trees.
Wow. Still continued a bit, but not really in birdie range without a fantastic putt. You would really like to get through here.
Yeah, I saw the 2 guys who are right behind me struggle, so I was like, come on, dude, you can get one back.
Yeah. It's been a little too long since you've had a great shot. That's still not a great one, but a good kick.
Yeah, got a good kick right there, and I have a downhill look from about 50 feet.
Yeah, the position you're in is, it feels so scary as they keep chipping away, but also on the other side of that coin, you're really one great shot away from feeling like you're slamming the door.
Yes. Exactly, and they were running out of holes. I was like, oh, and we're going to be in the open soon, so I only have to tie like half of the holes and then I'm good.
Mm-hmm. And Väinö is in big trouble now.
Yeah, Väinö's already looking at his 3rd shot here and not really that close yet.
So he's taking at least a bogey.
And I wasn't sure if I should run this or not, considering Väinö was already so far back.
Wow. I guess you decided to do it.
And I decided, I just felt like this could be the moment. And I ran the putt. It was kind of almost death putty.
Yeah, definitely.
And, yeah, that was a fist bump moment.
Oh, no. Another little roll.
Because that could have just as easily happened to mine.
Absolutely. Wow.
And this is Väinö for bogey.
Oh no, and it's not over yet. For double bogey. There he goes. But that is gonna sink his hopes, really, this late in the tournament.
Yeah, I bet he didn't expect this hole to be a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Out of all those holes we played, and then the last little wooded straight gap shot.
You never know when they're going to sneak up and bite you.
No, it can happen on any hole. Hole 11 was, for me, my heartbreaker of that tournament. I shot 3 over par in that hole.
Wow. Hole 13, our first par 5 of the day, 300 meters. Chance for you to kind of swing your arm.
Yeah, this is when the little pitch and putt golf course comes into play, and we're using the fairways, going over bunkers and greens. And interestingly enough, some of the greens are safe and some of them are OB.
Okay.
But I will get to that later. The 2 greens on this hole are both OB. And this tee shot is pretty wide open. It's pretty downhill as well. You can see that big slope there. And to reach that green, it's a crush. So it felt pretty safe. And the OB on the left side is also up the little slope again. So
that was a pretty good shot there. I mean, a lot of power.
Yeah, it was a little low for my perfection itself.
Of course.
But that's a good position. And from Seppo threw basically the identical shot. And from there, it's, I'd say, for distance throwers, 50-50 if you can go for eagle or not.
Okay, wow.
Depends on your mood.
Yeah, sure. A lot does.
Yes.
You know, Väinö's feeling like ripping a disc after what just happened.
Yes, definitely.
Looks like a good shot. Kind of testing the OB, actually. Not probably much of an eagle chance for the lefty.
No, lefty has to go hyzer, where we can go flex shot. So I sometimes would appreciate stuff like that, and that I don't even have to think about going for eagle. Because when I'm tempted, I'm mostly going to go for it.
Yeah.
So, Teemu's playing for the easy 4. Väinö is not messing around. Going to lay that one up. Because you can see the pin way in the distance there.
With the OB green.
The OB green is in front of it, but the greens were actually artificial grass.
Okay.
So they were extremely skippy.
Okay.
So landing on them would have been very unlucky.
That's Seppo going for it. Does he stay in bounds?
Yeah, after the last hole where I birdied, Seppo thought he has to go for it, and he barely went OB.
Oh, no.
And with that info, I thought, crush it.
Oh, boy. Wow. Is that what, 10 meters?
That's a little more than 10 meters. You can't really see that one little slope right in front of the basket.
But all the way over the green.
But inbounds was all the info I wanted.
Yes. Teemu playing the hole very controlled. Gonna take a drop-in birdie.
Yeah, and that pin is on the slope again, and everything down to the right is possible to roll OB.
This is Seppo's 4th after the penalty. He'll have a short putt left for par.
And this is when I told myself this is for the win.
Oh, yeah. On fire now.
Yeah, just such a great feeling to let go of the disc and instantly know, okay.
There's an eagle. At the end of the European Championships. That is great. No one else in eagle position.
I eagled this hole 3 out of 4 times.
Really?
Yes.
Big putts?
And I was the only one to eagle in the whole tournament.
Wow. Simon things.
Yeah, so this hole was definitely my best friend of the week. And and all the weight that it was on my shoulders just dropped, and I felt like job well done, even though obviously it's not over yet.
Yeah,
but
you can
the rest
play
of the
a very
holes,
safe plan now.
Yeah, in my mind, I was done.
Par 3, 14th. After the eagle, obviously you have the tee pad up 7 shots over Seppo. What's this hole got for us? You're going driver?
Yeah, it's pretty short, but it's pretty hard right to left. So you want to throw it straight through that gap and then have it hyzer out and then kind of skip up this little hill. The basket is actually in one of those bunkers. So the bunkers are not really sand, it's more like rough.
Okay. And you're really feeling it now.
Yeah, and we're in OB. So to be inbounds, you have to get out of the woods. So
that's scary.
That was kind of the mental trickiness about this little hole. And actually that little tree, that's a pretty good shot. That little tree right to the right behind the tee pad that you can see right at the tee pad, that was mental freak for me because...
Felt like it was in your swing.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
And then you kind of half swing and then you early release and then you hit the first tree.
Yes. That's Teemu inbounds, or is that some kind of drop zone?
No, that was the drop zone.
Oh my gosh, he almost sinks it.
He almost nailed that.
So he's going to make bogey. Everyone else putting for birdie.
Yeah, and what was interesting now was the battle for silver, which was Seppo and Väinö. Yeah.
2 clutch putts there.
Great putts.
Easy birdie for Simon.
4 for 4 on that one.
This is your section. And a bogey. Disappointing for Teemu there, though he really is already out of it. He just needs to... He's playing for pride at this point.
Yeah. Teemu told me that hole was not his favorite. He parked at the second round and rolled all the way down the hill.
Oh no. 15, 132 meter par 3. What kind of out of bounds do we have here?
There was no OB on this hole, but it was one of the prettiest holes because you could watch the entire golf course. In the background, you see the hotel there with the huge outdoor swimming pool area.
Nice.
So this was kind of the, what do you call it?
Picturesque. Signature hole.
Signature hole. And all this is for us like a fast fairway driver, speed 10, 11. Nice little flex shot. For those that have a crusher sidearm, that would probably be the safer play because it slopes hard right to left.
You're just trying to go over this tree almost.
Yeah, that dead tree was the main obstacle, and a lot of players hit that tree, like I just did, and Väinö was just a bit high, hyzering out, which it kind of felt like the one mistake not to make is to leave it too high, so we'll just hyzer down the hill, but everyone kind of did that.
Yeah, well, if you're scared of the tree, you really probably have to play it pretty close to the tree to stay as right as you would like to.
Yeah, Seppo wasn't really happy with that one either. He kind of got a good break there, going pretty much through that tree. And this is another Teemu hole.
Yeah, if you want to talk about a power forehand, this guy's got more than any power forehand with that lefty backhand.
Yeah, he made this hole look very silly.
Wow, so easy.
He said that was probably his furthest away shot of the basket.
Oh, that's crazy. Easy layup for you.
Yeah, again, we're putting straight uphill here. Makes the putt about twice as long.
Even Väinö's short, it's far then.
Seppo to gain a stroke on Väinö.
Wow. 15 meters maybe. Big putt.
Yeah, that looked more like 20 almost.
Could be.
Teemu looking almost bored with that birdie. Get me some more fun holes, guys.
More lefty holes, please.
Yeah, we were just talking about me and Teemu right there. He was like, "Oh, I parked this hole every round." I was like, "Cool, I never parked it."
All of us have left arms. We just got to learn how to use them like Teemu. 16th hole, 124 meter par 3. Looks like we've got a golf green right next to the basket.
Yes, this green is inbounds.
Okay.
So I loved that whoever made that decision, thank you. Because I was never a fan with OB inside the circle. It just never made sense to me.
Certainly not on a hole this long.
Exactly, and this tree is a Mando to the right, so you have to throw a hyzer for us. And that green was a great little skipping option, so that was the play, to hit the green.
Yeah.
And then the basket was on this little mound, so anything rolling towards that basket is gonna roll past it, and then far down the hill.
Big turnover coming up. Going to be tough to control the speed here.
Yeah, definitely not a lefty hole, and he played this shot
Wow.
amazingly well.
Great
That shot, yeah, it was way better than it even looked on camera. Very impressive.
Turnover heading downhill. That is so difficult. To hit the ground at the right point.
I was actually sincerely impressed. That's why I messed up this shot.
Yeah, you got it.
I was like, I don't deserve this too anymore.
You've outclassed me so thoroughly.
Yes.
That I'm just going to lay this up. Very sporting of you.
Textbook. Right on the green, have a jump up, curl.
Nice.
Leave yourself maybe 20 foot.
Hovercraft play there. Just sliding it on the green.
Yeah, that's as buddy as it gets, so not even thinking about it. And Väinö and Seppo make that easy birdie. And all the Finns actually easy birdies. I felt kind of left out there. I was like, what disc is that? I want to throw like that too. And he said it was an Explorer. Shout out to Ricky Wysocki.
Okay. '17th, par 3, 482 feet, 147 meters. I think I saw some video coverage of this hole. This is a nice one. Just a big turnover back to flex. Really a chance to air it out.
Yeah, kind of right. It's very far downhill, and for us it was pretty much a straight overstable. I was slowing distance driver, PD2, so it's pretty good distance. You got to crush it out there on a straight line and have it hyzer to the pin left.
But the downhill's helping you, maybe more than it comes across on video.
Yes, yes.
This is just almost a pure flat to hyzer shot, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, all the way up to that hill where the line of the wood starts is also an OB line.
To the left of the pin?
Yes.
Okay.
Also to the right, down to the right, is also OB, but that was so far away from the basket that our card was not too worried about it.
Yeah.
But definitely came into play.
Another difficult lefty hole to try to finish the disc.
Yeah, I think he threw the same disc that he threw the hole before, but
makes sense.
Yeah, no, this one's super touchy. But for us, it's just a crush on a hyzer line and have it feed, and then it goes uphill to the basket as well, so it's hard to go too far
you're
left.
Not going to go too far left unless you absolutely slip on the tee and throw it straight up.
Yeah.
This looks like a good line. I think I saw some Instagram footage of you having a less than stellar shot on this hole.
Yeah, I actually hit the first tree off the tee twice.
Well, you're making up for it here with a park job.
Make one.
Oh, just low. Trying to birdie righty holes. Uphill battle.
Yeah, back-to-back birdies from on those two holes would have been even more impressive. But Väinö still hanging on for a chance for second place, and Seppo...
Neither one of them wants to give an inch here.
No, I'm pretty sure Seppo is 2 ahead of, or maybe 1 ahead of Väinö right now. I would love to see scores at this point. But we have one more hole to play, and for me it's basically par 4 of celebration.
Time to wave to the fans. Par 4, 240 meters. I'm guessing there's some out of bounds that we've got to think about.
Yeah, pretty wide and fair fairway. The path you see on the left side now, which is from the tee on the right side, is OB. And from the tee, the left side is also OB. But you have to throw a pretty bad shot to go OB.
And there we see the score. Seppo has 2 shots over Väinö.
2 shots. So, yeah, Seppo is basically just trying to keep this inbounds for sure. Playing more to the right side, which was the safer side. And that is an absolute... Actually, that doesn't look safe at all. It was an absolute smash.
Yeah, that looked like it was flying forever.
Yeah. That green was maybe the 200-meter mark, so that was like a 190-meter crush.
Wow.
Slightly downhill, though.
This looks pretty big also.
Yeah, it's got a hyzer finish, and it does. Perfect.
And then is the basket up by those yellow banners?
I think it's past them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to show off here. Going for the huge flex shot, but turned it over a bit too much.
Not really going to pay for it, though. It's still fine.
No, yeah, that's fine. It's just 150 feet shorter than I tried.
Yeah, of what you could do. And Teemu going to need to hyzer back to the middle.
Yeah, going for the safe hyzer play again. Yeah, you can see the stakes in the back there.
Okay.
He was probably an easy 30 feet inbounds.
And
the basket's at the little mound in the back behind the tree.
I see it.
So I was aiming just to hyzer right around that tree. I would slide up.
Oh, wow. You got a short one to finish.
Yeah, it's always nice not to have to lay up a silly putt for the win.
Yes.
So it was nice, like, okay, I'm already right there, so I can use that to celebrate. That's okay. You can see Väinö's standstill throwing again, so it's not really that far anymore.
Little short.
Ooh.
Got a putt.
One more putt for the gallery, maybe. Is Seppo trying to make this one?
I don't think so.
No.
Give us a quick some of the past European champions, last few years.
So we have current champion at this point was Leo Pironen from Finland also. He won the European Championship in Finland.
Uh-huh.
And then before that, Seppo. He won in Switzerland. He beat me by 1 stroke there.
Okay.
And 2012, I won it.
Okay.
Over KJ.
Seppo Paju takes the silver.
So this is you setting up for your second title.
Exactly. Yep. And before that, it was Jesper Lundmark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who won to me.
Okay.
So I got second that tournament. I went second first.
Wow.
And Väinö cleaning up for 3rd place, which I would say is a great success.
And for the win, Simon Lizotte. There it is, 2018 European champion. Good to get your title back.
Yeah. Pretty happy right now. I'm like relieved. I'm feeling yeah, just overwhelmed a bit, like, oh my god, I did it. Look, KJ, happy for me. KJ's one of the greatest guys.
Yeah, he's a great competitor for sure. And there we see it. German flag filter, that's got to warm the heart.
Wow. Thank you, SpinTV. I love it. That was my mental winning putt.
Nice. We really appreciate everyone tuning in to SpinTV's coverage. Let's see the final leaderboard. It's a 5-shot margin for Simon. Seppo in 2nd. Väinö takes 3rd. KJ charging back to take 4th.
Yeah, 6 Finns in the top 10. No surprise there. We got Marvin Tetzel tied for 9th. Another top 10 for Germany. Awesome to see.
Wow. And remember again, subscribe to SpinTV, guys, if you want to see some more European disc golf. Thanks again, and we'll see you for the next one.
Thank you.